Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So just yesterday, the federal government, in a wisdom, has decided to hike the electricity tariff to 300%. Everything keeps going up and nothing comes down in this country. So guys, this is what we do this morning. I don't want you to reason in line of political affiliation or I'm a Yoruba man, or I'm a Muslim or Christian or APC or PDP. Now, let's talk as Nigerians, let's talk as Africans, let's see ourselves as being in the shoes of those that we have to bear the brunt. Now, the federal government said there's going to be hike. There's an hike now of electricity of 300%. And the salary of a common man on the street has never been increased by 300%. So let's look at these variables together and let us look at the implication of this action that has been taken without deep thoughts into it. Just the way Senator Sani said in Kaduna that this is going to be a burden on the common man on the streets. Now, the vice chairman of Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, in person of Muslim Hussaini, came forth to say that the federal government has agreed that they are going to hike the price of electricity tariff, which actually took effect as of yesterday, to 300%. Why? The reason being that for three reasons. Number one, it said that DISCO, those in charge of the distribution of electricity, they need to maintain their machine. Number two, for them to buy gas. Number three, so that the national grid will not just be collapsing day in, day out. And looking at all those variables that have been mentioned, they are not adding up to me. I just believe that what we are driving out in Nigeria is there isn't going to be a middle class anymore in Nigeria in no distance time. We are just going to have the rich and the poor, because all these policies they are garnishing, they are making, is just to ensure that people wins are clip. People becomes poorer by the day, while those at the top get richer. Because Akpabio or what have you, or the president, they did not buy food, they did not buy electricity. The government pays for them free of charge. That's what they enjoy. They enjoy the largest, at least for now. They did not feel the brunt of it. And even if they are outside the office, what they've gotten for the 8 years or 4 years they will stay is enough to them to live for the rest of their lives. So these guys do not feel the pinch of what the ordinary man is going through on the street. Now let's break it down. Now he said that this is going to be for 15% of the population in Nigeria who has been enjoying 40% of electricity supply in Nigeria. Good. So it is just 15% of Nigerians that are enjoying the electricity we've got in Nigeria. No wonder people have been complaining that you don't have light. Oh, the light is being channeled to a particular set of people who are the cream in the society. But that is not the justification to increase the tariff to around 300%. Do you know what is going to be the ripple effect of this? Most of these areas that the government is trying to say, they are manufacturing areas. So we should get this very clear. Most of these areas are manufacturing areas. This place are industrial areas where they make products. So at the end of the day, what happens here, the prices of goods and services in no distance time will escalate. And what they do is, like, for 1 kilowatt per hour, you pay 66 naira. But now, for 1 kilowatt per hour, you pay 225 naira. Look at the difference, 300%. Let's say, for example, I produce a bottled water and I sell my bottled water for 150 based on the rate at which I use in producing that product before now. Electricity tariff has been hiked to 300%. What happens now? The manufacturer of that pure water now will have to jack up the price of bottled water to around 300 naira. The difference now is around 100% difference. Now, the burden is going to be borne by the ordinary man on the street. The ordinary man will bear that burden on the street. The government will not bear the burden. Why the ordinary man begins to get poorer the more, and those at the top get richer, because they will begin to cash out from the ordinary man on the street. Then how best can this be resolved? It's very simple. Sometimes I wonder, those who sit with the government or those who are at the helms of affairs, do they really think through before they come out with a policy, or they just felt like Nigerians are gullible? Whatever we tell them, they are going to accept and they're not going to argue with us. Now, you talked about gas. How will gas be sold for 1,300 per gas? It's expensive. We have gas. Those of you have not been to LMA and other areas where you see they flare our gas. We don't even trap our gas well. In other countries, that petroleum producing countries. In Kuwait, gas is almost free. Every house have pipe that pipe gas to their house. Go to Dubai, it's like that. Those of you visit Saudi Arabia, it's like that. For Nigeria, everything we do is just to cash out from the head of the ordinary man on the streets. Now you talk about collapse of national grid. National grid will always collapse. Why? Because you put a banker who is there, has little or no idea about electricity, to be the one that will be at the ends of affair. We have people who have PhD. We have people who are professor in civil, electrical, electronics engineering. They are not qualified to be there because they are not member of APC, or they're neither Muslims nor Christians. So we do not have justification to say that it's because of the collapse of the national grid. We have people who can do their jobs and even not paid for that. They don't give a hoot about it. But the truth here, let's put the wrong people in position of authority. That is why we're having the result we are having. Talking about maintenance. For crying out loud, it is not the duty of Nigerian Electric Regulation Commission to talk about maintenance. Our government is insensitive to the plight of the common man on the street. All your government is concerned about is to see how best they can have money to themselves. They are not even talking about hunger in the land. It is quick for the government to do anything that will give them money, but anything that will bring succor to the ordinary man on the street, the government is not swift to doing that. I want to just tell this government what people are scared of telling you. You can do whatever nonsense you are doing, but the people are watching you. The time has come, and the time is here, when Nigerians will not just speak. And when come 2027, even if you put Bindiga at the top of their head, Nigerians will decide what they want to decide. People are suffering and people are going through hard times. Don't compare their woes. Because you increasing electricity simply means the price of goods and services also is going to escalate in that proportion, because manufacturers in Nigeria are still people who are wicked. They leverage on every opportunity they've got. Now they are cashing out, which regards the fact that dollar is coming down. The federal government is not doing anything to checkmate that. And now again, you have gone to increase the price of electricity tariff. Then what do you want Nigerians to do? Then Nigerians all should die so that you, the government, will live and be enjoying the money. God is our judge and God will stand for us. Guys, I want to hear your opinion with regards to this. But ever don't forget to subscribe, to like, and to hit the share button.